your attack in the chat box. So your dagger flies through the air, taking off just a wisp of a hair. Dane, you're muted. Just a couple strands of Skimdat's hair before lodging in the wall. You missed the fly, though.
Oh.
Hey, with shots like those, I'm sure we'll be safe. Perhaps your horn's shadow obstructed your vision.
You were complaining about bugs and eating fly swatters, and I saw the bug by your head as I walk over and yank my dagger out of the wall.
A worthy shot, then. I suppose we'll see exactly how good you are with that blade. I secretly used prestidigitation to clean Katie's clothes. What is it? Felwyn's clothes? Like, I'd be like, prestidigitation real quick to clean those because she looks a little dusty.
What's your passive perception, Felwyn?
Always trying to get me in trouble. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to be nice.
Yeah. You instantly notice that the earthy smell of your clothes has vanished, and you look down and the dirt and stuff that you're used to. Like, it's not that your clothes are dirty, but you have dirt on your clothes. And it's just instantly gone.
I'm going to slowly look up at Skimdat.
I mean, probably down. Aren't you big?
Yeah, but I'm sitting, right?
Oh, okay. That's fine.
But I was looking down, so my eyes are going to move up slowly. Hold that stare for a little while. That's all.
Okay. I don't even really notice, to be honest. I'm just doing my thing. I skimp by. I'm like sprinkle a little cleanliness on the fur bowl. Make a little retort towards the demon horn dude. I have nothing to say. I mean, honestly, the other human dude looks fabulous. I might like kind of give him a little wink. Like nice ram. Looks like he's got some pretty big horns type thing.
He's a Goliath.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the token on Fitz's actual thing since he's up there. So he's a Goliath. So yeah, he's a big Goliath. Honestly, I feel like you're probably the best fit to help get this done. Just basically looking at your overall size and ability, and then you got that big old ram. So I mean, I guess we might be okay between the dwarf and you. Maybe I can trust at least somebody here.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? You're a Goliath and you're huge. You look competent.
Daenerys will stand up, but really he's hopping down from the stool he was sitting on. All right, we can do this on the way. You guys know how to walk and talk, but we need to get going if we want to make any progress by nightfall. Daenerys will give a nod to me and my fucking notes. Give a nod to Saria, and then turn and leave the tavern.
I'll follow.
I'll stand up slowly. Also follow.
Yeah, I mean, it's time to go, right? I'll finish the carafe of wine and pour it in my goblet. Go ahead.
All right. The next 3 days are long, hot, sweaty, bug-filled jungle traipsing days.
Sounds nice.
As you journey deeper and deeper and deeper into the jungle of Carolonius, which I need to write down because I just made up that name.
The jungle of Carolinius. I'm for it, really. We got this.
It is coming up on evening time on the third day as you're walking through the forest. Daenerys has informed you shouldn't be too far from the Temple of Marthok. Another hour or two up ahead, and you'll be at your quarry. As you journey into the jungle, he stops, holding his hand up quietly, signaling for all of you to hold. He slowly takes a few steps forward, looking around, seems to sniff the air a little bit. And just stands there.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Obviously, it looks like he's tracking something, so...
Go ahead and make a perception check. Okay. Fitz, you can hear movement in the trees on either sides of the group. Not an unusual thing over the last 3 days. You know, things live in the jungle. They're everywhere. So it's not unusual, but you do notice there are things moving all around the group, particularly off to the left and right.
Yeah, and I would just like to point out that the entire time that we've been traveling, I have been trying to befriend every single animal we've come across.
Okay.
Specifically took animal handling for this reason.
Okay. But you all stand there silently while Daenerys looks, sniffs, and then stands there just staring straight ahead. And after a moment, he slowly turns over his head over his shoulder and whispers something, which only Fitz will be able to hear with the perception rolls. And as soon as he whispers it, two black, shadowy creatures appear out of nothingness, grabbing onto Daenerys and dragging him off, kicking, screaming, and deeply into the jungle.
Can I get a shot off?
I am gonna say no with a 9 perception.
I mean. Oh, okay. So I didn't even see it. That was my perception for that. I thought that was my perception for earlier when they were in the forest.
This all happened in a matter of like 12 seconds.
Fine.
Guys, we need to move.
Can I mean, I saw him take off, grab him and go.
Is anybody saying anything about that? Like, can we look again?
You all saw him get dragged off by these black, shadowy creatures, and you know which way.
Time to even like cast like vicious mockery or something. Nothing.
Yeah, took him off that way.
Well, I was gonna say I got a longbow.
Okay. I'm gonna say through the thick jungle, it'll be a -5 shot.
Okay.
Yes. Is it a -5 to their hearing if I cuss at them and they get hurt by my words, or no? I'm just asking for a friend.
The spell you're trying to cast, does it require you to see the target?
Vicious mockery, probably.
If it requires you to see them, you're not going to be able to cast it because they're out of eyesight almost immediately.
See or hear within range. I mean, I hear them leaving, right?
You hear the movement of all three of them going through the forest, so you've got a 1 in 3 shot. You've got a 1 in 3 shot. Well, technically a 2 in 3 shot.
Well, he's getting taken. If I knock him out before they can question him, maybe that's good. So it doesn't really matter who I hit. I mean, I prefer to hit the shadows, but I mean, if I hit the dwarf, will I ever know? He's probably dead anyway.
You might know. You might never see him again. You don't know.
Exactly. So, better to have tried and lost than not tried at all.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to drop it in the chat box, go for it. Mike, if you want to take a shot in the chat box, go for it.
Okay.
14.
Give me a second.
18.
Dang, is that -5 even?
Yeah.
Dang!
Yeah, and I didn't even argue the fact that I have sharpshooter, so I shouldn't have no negatives, but that's okay.
Oh, not sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here. That's a wisdom save. All right, both of you roll damage.
Hey, let's go.
What are you shouting out, Skimdat?
Hear the magic in my voice and tremble!
All right. What you got, Jeremy?
I was just going to say, since I noticed them, would I have time to cast a spell before they disappeared?
I mean, we just got shots off.
Not before they disappear, but as they're moving away, you'd be able to.
Like when it's a bonus action spell.
Yeah, so it's the same scenario. Like the second they grabbed him and took 2 steps, they were out of eyesight. So you won't be able to see them, but they'll still be within somewhat of a proximity. What did you have in mind? Let's start with that and work backwards.
Hunter's Mark.
So Hunter's Mark requires you to see them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they are pretty much the second they grabbed him, gone.
Plot armor be damned!
There was a I have ensnaring strike. Bonus action which you take immediately after hitting a creature with a weapon.
Yes, get him, King.
Oh, you rearranged. I was like, where the fuck are your spells?
I put them right next to the spell slots.
I see that now. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and drop that strength check. Well, what is...
I gotta have something to drop it on, but it's a DC 11.
Whatever you hit succeeded.
Okay, so he doesn't get restrained, but that's okay.
No. And make sure you mark off a spell slot.
It's done.
All right. You stand in the forest as the sounds of Daenerys getting dragged off fade, and the sounds of the jungle resume.
Daenerys! Yeah.
I'm gonna run after him.
Oh yeah, well he seems gone at this point. I'm just saying. I don't see him. Okay. He was our way to find the place, though, right? Like that's how we are supposed to get somewhere.
Yep. One of the last conversations you guys had to him, I'll reiterate, was that you were heading in the right direction, which was the way that he got dragged off in.
Yep.
And you were hopefully only an hour from the temple.
So just an hour this direction. All right, let's maintain. Let's chase that direction. Maybe we can save him before he's dead, I suppose. We can follow. Can you guys follow their tracks? This wood's got me all turned around.
Well, yeah, if they're dragging him, there's got to be drag marks. So, yeah, I'm down for trying to follow.
They were not dragging him.
What do you call it? Pulling?
It's one of those weird situations. Like they grabbed him by the arms and they were dragging him, but he wasn't dragging on the ground.
They lifted his ass up and took off.
Yep. What are you trying to do there, Fitz?
Tracking.
Tracking. Okay. So you followed Daenerys's footsteps up to where he was, and nothing. There are no footsteps, no drag marks. You move a little bit, search a little bit deeper. You're able to find an occasional twig that has been snapped, as if something moved past it.
I'm gonna start heading that way.
Okay, beautiful. Everyone
Same.
make perception checks for me.
This is not my greatest skill yet.
God, Felwyn.
5.
Yep, beautiful.
Worried.
Felwyn and Merkin. How do you pronounce that, Mike?
Mercon, but Merc's fine.
Mercon. Okay. Okay, so Felwyn and Merc. You walk, and you're only maybe a minute or two down the path from where Daenerys got taken. And you both just smell a rot on the air. And hear something bigger take a step. Not quite take a step, but like readjust its weight up ahead.
How far up ahead?
Maybe 40 feet. Like it's
Oh.
just on the other side of the thicket that you're in front of.
I will raise up my hand and do a shh to everybody.
As everybody quiets down, you hear a soft coming from the same direction.
Does that sound like pain or fatigue or pleasure? What?
It sounded...
Dangerous.
I would say you've been on enough journeys being a level 7 type that it sounds like some type of undead spectral entity doing their
Okay.
death mode.
Okay.
Have my
You hear... Go ahead.
I have my bow at the ready, arrow
Okay.
notched, walking forward.
All right.
I'm gonna inspire the devil. Go get him, you sharp-horned bastard! And that way you feel inspired, so you can have a little D8 inspiration there, Mike.
Thank you.
Merc, sorry.
Merc, if you were going to step forward, go ahead and move.
Okay, so we're heading in this direction, was it?
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful. As you get right there, you stand with your bow ready. You hear the dun, dun. Through the thicket. Bear with me. I got all the shit for regular Friday on here. It's being a pain in the ass. You see a bone naga, closely followed by 2 spectral entities that look curiously like the ones that just dragged Daenerys off, step out of the thicket. The bone naga lets out a deep, infernal voice that none of you understand. And as the whites begin to shift an angle as if they're going to fly forward, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Before that happens, can I yell something at him?
You could yell like as they were walking out of the brush, yes.
Perfect, so I can see them and they can hear me.
Yep.
Alright, vicious mockery on the bone one, then. Just, go back to hell, you skinny bones!
Okay.
DC 14. Wisdom save for it.
You should be able to drop it right on him.
Because they're here. There we go. He succeeded, so he doesn't even care. If they're going forward, then can I go back there after I yell that and like run away?
Yeah, you'd be able to get a quick run.
I'm definitely gonna have to run away because I am not cut out for any of that stuff. But I did get a nat 20 on my initiative. Let's go. Do you need me to drop the Bardic Inspiration on you, Mike?
I can remember. If you want to drop it so it's there, go for it. But I can remember either way.
There you go. Now it actually shows you.
What size is your inspiration?
It's a D8.
Your current level. D8. Okay. All right. Well, with that, Skimdat, you are up first.
Cool. I definitely think that it's a perfect time to bust out my highest level spell. But I don't know what that is yet. So I'll just do Mind Sliver on the... No, why would I do that? I don't have anything. Well, I don't have any weapons to throw at it or anything like that. I just have to basically just do what I gotta do. Mind Sliver works. I'll use that on the big bone guy, the Naga.
All right. He succeeds.
He succeeds. Okay, I should have known better. That's my round minus moving away some more. I am not staying up near any of that. That sounds awful.
All right. That's your turn?
Yar.
All right. Felwyn.
Okay. I think I will go ahead and try to cast web around the big bony guy anchored to trees at the corners. So he's inside of it.
All right. So web gives you a 20-foot cube. Be yay big. You want it centered right on him like that?
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get one of the whites, your choice.
That one then.
That one, 49? Yep. Or 19, rather.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and target both of them. Hold left control and left click. And drop the save on them. And they both fail.
Oh, yeah. So do I put which both effects on them?
Give me 1 second. I'll double check that for you. Let's see.
Hey, thanks for all the likes, guys. I appreciate that.
Oh, the restrained is...
Starts his turn there. So yeah, they're both going to get restrained.
Okay.
And I think that's... Yeah, that's it. And then you need to put the concentration. You put the concentration on yourself, yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, that's your action.
I have no idea what kind of bonus actions I have, so I'm going to also, how do I
think the only bonus actions you would have would be like Healing Word if you took it.
I do have Healing Word, I think.
Yeah.
No.
But nobody's hurt. No, you don't have Healing Word, but nobody got hurt, so.
Right. Okay. Are these in fact large rocks in the landscape?
Yeah, it is a jungle. So there are large rocks, trees, bushes, all sorts of foliage everywhere.
Okay, I will duck behind a large rock near me.
Okay. There happens to be one right behind you there.
Perfect.
Do that. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. Mark.
Okay. So I have assassinate.
Yep.
Surprising strikes during the first round of each combat. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn.
Yep.
So, would I know if shoot? I can shoot things in a web, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot the bone devil.
Okay.
Let's see, right there.
That'll hit.
Okay. And my
So it's advantage, so you'll get
sneak attack.
your sneak attack,
Yeah.
and then drop the assassinate damage rogue on yourself, because that'll give you extra damage equal to your rogue level.
Yeah. All right.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, 23 points of damage.
All right. And then I have 30 movement, so I'm going to back off underneath this tree
All right.
and use my bonus action to try and hide behind said tree.
All right. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. Gonna come up to their turn. They need to beat a 15 with athletics to no longer be restrained. Bone Devil is going to break free. And 10, 15. Right up next to you, Fitz. Are you mounted, Fitz?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put your token right there, then.
Okay.
Giant Goliath on a goat. Jesus.
A giant goat. It's a large creature.
All right. Well, first two attacks are going to go at your mount. First one's with a claw, and he crits. Max damage. Second one with claw. I thought he was going to crit again. It does hit. And then third one with a stinger goes up to you, Fitz. That hits. That's nasty. You succeed, so no poison. And that is going to end his turn. The white, 19, also breaks out of the web. Starts making his way over that way. And Fitz, you're up.
Okay.
I'm going to say you and your goat can take turns at the same time.
Okay. Let's see.
That hits. Uh, 17 points of damage.
I'm sorry, did the number 19 guy, did he make a save to get out of the web?
So they don't make a save to get out. They make a strength athletics check to break
Okay.
free.
So you did
And
that.
yeah, and he
Okay.
beat it.
I missed that part.
Your second swing misses.
Do anybody still use their action to do that? Do those things? Break out of webs, things like that?
Good call. Yep, so I have to give all of that back to Fitz and Sir Horny because he used his action to break free. Good call, thank you.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
not a problem.
That's a dex save too for that one. No. Action.
That's if
You did
they
an
enter.
action.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they enter the web, they have to make a dex save to not get
And then it's
restrained.
strength.
To break free, they use an action to make a strength athletics check.
Okay, cool.
So, all right, that's your 2 attacks there, Fitz. Your goat has a ram attack if you want him to use that.
I do.
All right. That misses. Anything else for you?
Since I'm mounted, would I have had advantage on those attacks?
Yep. Go ahead and re-roll that second one, see if you get it. Nope.
Yep.
But you didn't crit, so according to the fumble table, you're embarrassed.
It's true.
All right, anything else for your turn?
No. No, I don't think so.
All right. And his turn. Already did that. Skimdat.
Ah, yes, the Bone Devil, my oldest enemy. So I'm super helpful. So firstly, I'll use my bardic cantrip, Cape in the Wind, to billow my cape behind me before I say things. So it, like, billows up all good and, like, flows in the wind behind me all eloquently and sweet. And I'll just yell out across over to the Bone Daddy that I've seen more skeletons than him with flesh on their bones, with more flesh on their bones, like. And then that's basically just another vicious mockery attempt because I'm super good at all kinds of combat. So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that this is my forte.
He succeeds.
Unfortunately, though, he's heard that one before, and I get it, so that is my action.
Okay.
You're welcome. So
Nothing else for your turn?
No, I mean, I'm not. There's no one on me. I've used a bonus action and a vicious mockery. I feel pretty. I'm tired, to be honest. Like, that was a lot of work to have to make my cape billow and to try and mock a skeleton that can't doesn't even care about me. Like, probably has no brain left. I'm taxed.
All right. Felwyn, you are up.
At least you guys are here with power. Sheesh!
Let's try.
I think there's
I'm stepping out from behind this rock here.
Never mind. I'm glad I stopped.
I'm gonna try Ray of Sickness on
Oh, yeah,
point
boy.
number 19.
Ray of Sickness.
All right. Ray of Sickness.
Don't look good. Missing.
It does miss.
Cool. And I will.
Make sure you mark off your spell slots as you go to.
I'll hide back behind the rock. Probably won't do good, but
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
nope.
All right, Merc, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Let's
Sorry, you are hidden for the moment.
Okay. So okay, so let's I'm going to shoot the Bone Devil again.
Okay.
He's within 5 feet of Fitz, so that gives me advantage, yeah?
Oh, you were hidden, so you would have gotten advantage regardless.
Okay. That works. Make sure I use the right one here. Yeah, this one.
That is going to hit.
Okay. So that should give you my
Sneak attack.
sneak attack for sure.
And you should get an extra D8 from your Colossus Slayer as well.
Yes. Yep.
Which it should do automatically. We'll see. It was already on there once.
Oh, was it?
Off. Yeah, you already got it on there.
Well, you want to
So-
take the second one off so I don't give extra damage then?
I just did.
Thanks.
So you should roll 2d8, 2d6. Let's see if it works.
Alright. This one.
Hey, it worked. That 16 points of damage.
Now, quick question.
Yep.
I actually have, which one is it? Savage Attacker. So I can re-roll attack damage dice?
You can.
So, can I do that for... Is it just one of them? Or do I have to do them all over?
So it's the weapons. That's tricky because it says the weapons damage, but technically you did all the damage from the weapon.
Its exact wording is, once per turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can roll the weapon's damage dice twice. And
Yeah,
you
no,
can
I'm
either roll.
I'm trying to determine if you should be able to re-roll all of that to try and get a higher number, or only re-roll the 1d8.
Yeah, because the rest is just
It's
bonus.
additional.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, For this session, you can re-roll all of it, and
Ooh.
we'll look into and make a bigger determination on that later.
Okay. Well, I will start with 2 d8s and then I'll give you 2 d6s.
Okay. 10 is definitely higher than 5, so that's an additional 5 points there. And that's lower.
So just stick with that then. Okay. And with that, we move 30 feet over this way, and with my bonus action, I will be trying to hide again.
All right, go ahead and make another stealth check.
There's a way to hide those tokens.
All right, do a nice power slide into the brush and then low crawl a little bit, popping up behind a tree.
You got it.
And you are hidden. Is that it for your turn?
That is it for my turn.
All right, now we're on to Bone Daddy. He's going to take a claw at your mount fits. Hitting. Claw at you. Missing. And he's going to try and sting you with his tail. Missing. Apparently I had a good round the first round, and that's it. The white...
I'm okay with that.
5. Comes right around the rock. Alright.
Thanks, Lane.
It is going to do a life drain on you first, or attempt to, but miss. So it's got a longsword attack coming your way, which misses. And that is its turn. Fetz. That's gonna miss. That will hit.
And since that's an undead, it should actually be an extra D8.
Confirm. He is not undead.
The Bone Devil is not an undead or a...
Nope.
Oh, you take that off me, I hit the wrong button. It's not a fiend or an undead.
He is a fiend, but he's not an undead.
Okay, well that does it to fiends and undead.
Okay, go ahead and roll that D8 in the chat box. I will add it onto him. Extra 5 points. Alrighty.
I think we're weakening.
Anything else for your turn?
No, because that was my action and bonus.
The ram for Sir Horny.
Yep, Sir Horny will ram. That's what hornies do.
That is going to miss. Alright, that brings us to 31. Comes over here. Merc, glancing out from behind the tree, you'll be able to see the one white attacking Felwyn, and the other one, like, looking for you, thinking you are still here. Skim that.
Well, I mean, I've been doing really well. I feel like I've helped quite a bit so far. And maybe, like, it does look like the big Goliath maybe has the big Bone Daddy underway as well, and he seems to be doing fine. So, I think what I'll do is I'll see if I can help the strange, now redirtied woodland creature with this white creature. I will yell over at it. Let's see, what will I go? At a white, Yeah, I can't. I'm not close enough to smell it. I'll go a little bit. I'll go a little bit closer. Like I'll just take a 15-foot step closer.
You have to be within smelling range of.
I just want to make sure. I just want to smell it to see for sure. And say, you look like a grave. You just crawled out of a grave, and you smell like it too. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery at him. Try to get a whiff. No big deal. No big deal. He succeeded.
He succeeds.
Since he's done, I'll continue down this path a little bit more.
Beautiful. Before you continue down the path, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Great. Just because, right?
Yeah.
11.
Oh, beautiful. You are going to get stopped in your tracks, and as you look down, a skeleton has grabbed onto your ankle as it pulls itself up out of the ground.
I scream like a little girl.
You will not be grappled.
Can I kick
But
it?
it will stop. It will stop your movement for flavor, yes, but not to damage it.
As a reaction, I start stomping on it.
All right.
I have a bonus action. I will use Bardic Inspiration on Felwyn.
Okay. Katie, you'll have a D8 at your disposal for any attack, saving throw, or ability check.
You there, blue dog lady! You're looking mighty fine in battle. Continue, please.
All right. Anything else for you, Dane?
It's got me! Hurry, you brutes! Kill that other thing and get this skeleton off my foot!
All right. That's you, Katie.
I'm going to... Got a shocking grasp for number 19 here. Try to get this guy off of me.
All right. That is going to hit. Hold on 1 second before you roll damage. Because I know for a fact I didn't... Yeah, it needs 2d8. So left click and hold the damage until the dice appear, and then right click once while you're holding left click to add an extra die to it.
Left click.
Or actually, here, hold on. I'll just... There, because I was right there.
Okay.
You just do it regular.
Appreciate it. And then I am...
7.
I'm getting out of his way.
All right. And it can't take opportunity attacks because of the shocking grasp.
Right. I think I have 30. I think I want to go there. Yep, that's where I want to go.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
Maybe. I want to use one of the hidden steps that I get as a bonus action. Become invisible until my next turn.
That's right. All right, so just put that effect on yourself.
Got it.
And you are invisible for till the start of your next turn. Anything else for this turn?
Nope.
All right. Merc, you're up.
All right. Let's do. Okay, so I'm sneaky right now, so
Yep,
I
you're
get
hidden.
Advantage.
Advantage on, yeah.
Okay, so I am going to take a shot at white number 31.
Okay. That hits.
Hits. So there's going to be some sneak attack involved in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's wounded, so I get my
Your 1d8, yeah.
1d8. I can click the button, right?
You don't have the 1d8 on you.
I do now. Okay.
Now you do.
Okay. Yes.
19 points of damage.
All right, and I forgot about this last time, but I have weapon mastery for longbows, which has a
It
slow
slows them down by
progress.
10 feet. Yep, I'm tracking.
Okay. All
And then,
right.
did you want to re-roll for your savage attacker on that?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, is this Bone Devil been...
Holy shit!
That's
Roll
right,
your
I forgot
2d6 as well. You rolled a 19. The exact same thing. Well, no, it actually... That would come out to 23. So you get an extra 4 points on him.
All right.
Sorry, Jeremy, what was your question?
I just realized I should have been forcing this guy to roll against becoming prone.
Okay.
I forgot.
We will do that the next time around. All right. You try to do the same power slide move as before. And as you go to power slide into the brush, there was a rock right there that you didn't see. And you're now just... You're not prone, but you end up lying on the ground with a rock that stopped your power slide. And you look, and both the whites are locked onto you.
Yeah, I meant to do that. I wanted to get their attention. Whatever. Move on.
All right. It is Bone Daddy's turn. What was the prone thing? Was that...
Basically, he has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw, which would be DC 15 after I hit him.
That's because of topple?
Topple, yeah.
Yep. Got it. Okay. Yep, we will be on that for future.
Yep, forgot about
that's,
that. Until you started
That's
talking
why
about
we're one-shotting the new handbook to learn. Yep. All right. It is Bone Daddy's turn.
Bone Daddy.
Claw for Sir Horny. Oh, he hit. He is gonna claw you, Fitz. Missing. And he's gonna sting Sir Horny this time.
Oh.
I am gonna do my Storm's Thunder and cause 1d8 lightning damage to him when he hits me.
Oh, he missed you.
Didn't he hit me the first one?
No, that was the mount.
He hits her. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. So, so he claws out, hitting Sir Horny, goes to claw you, and you like duck down, and he swings over your head, and then his tail stinger flips around, catches Sir Horny on the backside, perishing him.
You mean he poked him in the ass and he died?
Yeah, pretty much.
See, this is why you don't use the back door, man.
And that...
Is he like dead? He's gone?
So you would know from traveling with Fitz that he's a summoned mount.
Oh, okay.
So he just poofed into midair because he was magically summoned.
Okay.
And that brings us to White 19, locked on over here. 30.
One of us.
Skeleton is going to spend his turn finishing standing up and engaging with Skimdat. Fitz, you're up. No more advantage on your attacks.
That is what you think. I am going to okay, let me look up something here real quick. Here we are.
Jeremy, you get one reroll claimed by a
I love you
chat
too.
member.
I love you too.
Awesome. Thanks, Cam.
Says you're welcome.
I love you too.
Because there's something in here I thought I saw, and I just wanted to Sorry, just bear with me 1 second here. Okay, so I am going to apply Vow of Enmity.
All right.
Because this feature no longer needs to be used as an action, and instead can be applied when you attack.
Yep. It just burns a channel divinity in the process.
Which I'm not sure where that is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'll mark that
Yep.
off.
Beautiful.
And so I am going to attack his big bony ass. And I am going to bonus action Divine Smite.
It's 19 points of damage. And what type of save was that for him?
It is a DC 15 dexterity save.
He succeeds.
Okay.
That hits. $19 points of damage.
From the screen to the ring to the
And we'll
pen
give
to
him
the
another
king. Where's my
save. That time he fails. He goes prone.
Alright. Okay. Let's see here.
So that was your action.
Okay, what is my movement? 35. Okay, so then I am going to move over there while he is prone.
Alright, he is gonna try to claw out at you. It'll just be at disadvantage. And he misses.
Alright, so
That's
I
your
am all up in
35
this
feet.
skeleton's face to get him off of the scat man.
Alright. And that's it
that
for your
will
turn?
be my turn. Yep.
I like that. Scatman.
Skitman, dude.
A-roo-doo-doo-doo-doo. 15, 20, 30. Scatman, you're up.
Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. I've been over here fighting all these monsters by myself for a long time at this point. Let's see. So I will just go ahead and use my partial, move or whatever to pull out my short sword. Or I have just a dagger, don't I? Yeah, I just have a dagger.
It's in the new handbook, you get what's called a quick action. So quickly drawing a weapon or stowing it is free action. But anything beyond that, then we have to go into mechanic usage. So you can draw your dagger, no questions asked.
Cool. All questions aside, I'm gonna swoop in there with my dagger and brain this skeleton and say something along the lines of, "You look better as a pile of bone rubble," and I'll slap him with that. Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
You hit.
that roll from the 1 over was not pleasant. Like, it was not.
I thought it was going to roll back to the 1. It looked like it was going
It
to.
made no freaking sense. All right, so 6 damage to the dude with that. I have a bonus action. I will caress slightly the Goliath's arm and say, "My hero, finish him!" and grant bardic inspiration to him as well.
All right.
Does he have it
That
twice?
inspiration. He should only have it once.
He's got 2 little shaky guys on him. But I give it to Mike and I give it to...
Oh, that's because he has Aura of Protection up.
Oh, it's a different aura. Okay. I have to run in and grab my other kid real quick. I'll be back in probably 10 minutes. Maybe you might have to do 1 round for me.
Okay, no problem.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. Ending his turn, Felwyn, you reappear.
Okay. I will throw a ray of frost at White 31 as I see him going toward presumably Merc.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm not hitting at the moment.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration to not crit.
So you can't negate a crit with a bardic inspiration.
Okay. Well, does it matter because it's a spell?
It depends on the DM. In this scenario, no, it won't matter.
I know what you're trying to avoid, Katie. Don't worry about it. Just do it.
It's not going to blow back at you or anything here.
Okay.
No, she just doesn't want to end up making a list like Becca does. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, I didn't. No, I'm not gonna do that tonight. It's a one shot.
Okay.
It's funnier in campaigns when you can keep tallies and keep seeing the same person do it over and over again. But... All right. Anything else for your turn, Katie?
I'm gonna scoot down here and hide behind my rock again.
Well, that was probably the quickest 10 minutes I've ever seen.
I don't have to. No, I don't have to go yet.
Oh.
They're gonna text me a little bit. I'm trying to go to the top after my turn at the top, so I don't miss anything.
All right. Well, Merc, you are up.
Okay, so
Clearly not hidden this round, so no advantage.
oh yeah, no, that's okay. That is A-okay because I have plans. If I can get this thing to move. Wow, that's really, really tiny. Yes, that works.
There you go.
Hit all 3. Don't
Oh,
know
yeah?
what you're planning, but you can hit all 3.
Actually, I'm using a spell. I'll be using Fog Cloud.
Okay.
20-foot radius, and a point I choose gets giant, heavily obscured fog.
Okay.
Lasts
Beautiful.
for the
So-
duration, which is up to 1 hour, or until a strong
There-
wind.
Yep. So their perception checks will be at disadvantage. Ranged attacks against them from outside the fog going in will also be at disadvantage.
Yeah, except for anybody who has blind sight.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't think is anybody in this group, but yeah.
I do.
Oh, you. Within 10 feet of you.
Yes.
So you got to be within 10 feet of the target to be able to see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's my move. And there's my self check. So, as far as they know, my ass is up there.
Maybe. Give me a second. I'll let you know.
That's my intended game plan,
Yeah.
anyways.
Nope. They got no clue. Unless any of them have blind sight, which I'm checking right now. Nope. Yep. They don't know where you are. So you're hidden for your next round.
Awesome.
That brings us to the Bone Devil's turn. Beautiful. He is going to go... Five. Look right, left, see little Felwyn sitting behind a rock, and take one step towards her.
Little. Excuse me.
Sorry, Felwyn, when I hear the name Felwyn, I just think of like the teenage Viking girl who gets like that one hit crit in the movies. And that's, I don't know. 25, 30. Skelly Boy is going to take his swing and miss. Fitz, you're up.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That will hit. That will utterly crush and crumble this skeleton as your maul strikes down on it. It's like playing whack-a-mole. The skeleton popped up, you hit it with your maul, and it went right back down.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
Quick run across the battlefield. You still get advantage against the Bone Naga.
I do.
Or, sorry, the Bone Devil. That will hit.
Dang, you had that advantage. Shit.
I'm going to bonus action Divine Smite.
Okay. That will do it.
And then I am moving my Vow of Enmity to the white. Number 19.
Okay. You still have
Apparently
5
that's
feet of
movable
movement
now.
as well.
Oh. That, oh no, that's 10.
Yeah, I'll let you kitty corner it.
Okay. Standing between him and Felwyn.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's literally everything I have.
All right. Beautiful. Steps out here. Sees the web, sees the fog. Does not know you're there, Merc.
Okay.
Scatman.
Do.
Well, as I can see here, they're doing a good job. I mean, I probably should, just hang back. I don't want to draw the attention to me at all. But I do think that white deserves a little something, so I will yell over and viciously mock him and say, "Your presence is as welcome here as the plague in a city!" And I gotta viciously mock the white.
He fails.
Yo! What? Let's go.
Make sure you do your
not
level
like
5
this.
damage.
Take this psychic damage, you fiend. 5 quick damage
Roll.
to his melancholy, and then he's got disadvantage on his next attack.
Roll one more d6. Your level 6 character, so it's 2d6.
Yo, let's get another one after it real quick here. Psychic.
Boom. 8 points total. Yeah, so you yell out at the white, and you see him just kind of like cringe. You know, like how you'd cringe at a dad joke. Just.
He knows he's not welcome here. That's what matters to me right now. I'm let him know his space.
And Felwyn, you're up.
Opportunity attacks. If somebody were to be pulled into somebody else's base.
No, so we previously talked about it and determined that get an opportunity attack, the creature has to willingly move out of your space.
Okay.
Unless the spell or ability you're using specifically says this will cause opportunity attacks. Because I think there's like 1 or 2 scenarios where that applies.
Okay. I will throw some fire bolts, I think, at 31. A fire bolt.
All right.
That is correct. Okay.
Yeah, I redid all your damages, so you're
Okay.
good. It does not hit. You do have that D8 if you want to try to tack it on to hit him.
We'll do that.
16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What? Ooh.
Max damage.
Dig
What's
it.
up? 20 points. This firebolt that almost resembles a fireball flies past you, Merc, and as you see it, you go, oh shit, and duck. And then you just hear the boom of the firebolt hitting. You're like, oh, that wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. But you look up and you see the white, like the ring wraiths in Lord of the Rings, glashing at the flames. Anything else for your turn, Felwyn?
I think I'll back up just a little bit. Actually, no, I won't. I think I'm going to stand right next to this big friend. Nope, that's it. I'm good.
Merc, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my shot.
Yeah, you are hidden, so advantage against whatever you shoot at.
Yes.
That'll hit.
Okay, so we get the Colossal Slayer in there. We'll throw that sneak attack in there.
Oh.
And damage.
That will do it.
Alright, and then I'm gonna move to the edge, inside the edge of my cloud, and I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Stealth with advantage.
I kind of figured the fog was gonna
Heavily obscured. It's not a magical, you can't see into it. He can still see in there. It's just exceedingly difficult for him to do so. Or more difficult. You are hidden though.
okay.
So.
And that's it.
Alright. That brings us to the white's turn. Who was right here. We'll try a life drain first. Which natty ones, if you want to take a strike attack of opportunity against him, fits.
I do.
Hits. And that kills him. So he runs up, or kind of hovers over you with his hand outstretched. You can see the green necrotic energy arcing at his fingertips. And you just kind of sidestep and come down with your maul, completely obliterating him. And with that, we come out of initiative, or out of combat, rather.
Do none of us have damage?
No, none of you took any hits.
I let
Oh.
the fog cloud go, and
Sir Horny.
Yeah.
I tell you, I have the worst luck with pets.
For mechanic purposes, Sir Horny has been around for a number of days, and the use recharges after a long rest, so you would be able to resummon him if you wanted to.
Yeah, I will do that. Well, first I'll check, make sure everybody's okay, nobody took any damage, and then once I know everyone's okay, then I'm going to go ahead and summon him.
okay.
With the snap of your fingers, the only person to take damage during that encounter reappears.
Well,
I'm definitely imagining one of the screaming goats from Thor: Love and Thunder, by the way.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can figure out which direction they came from. Because I'm assuming whichever direction they came from is which way we're heading.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
9. 9.
You're not sure.
Do you tell us that you're doing that?
Yes.
Okay, I will also try to help you out.
Okay. Yeah, so Merkin and Felwyn, you kind of walk around a little bit. You're looking at tracks, and Merc, you look up, and man, this fight really just like scattered all the footprints. It's hard to tell which way they came from. And Felwyn points, goes, "What about the big clear path where they broke all the branches off the trees, heading to the northeast? Same direction they dragged off Daenerys."
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's that too. I mean, I just thought maybe they could have came from multiple directions. That's all.
I'll just pat Merc on the arm. Head off in the northwest direction.
I follow. Just yeah, that's what it is. Uh-huh.
All right. You march onward through the jungle. Over the next 20-30 minutes.
I'm going to strum my
every
lute gently and, cascade some music over the party as we travel along. Sing a little ditty about our adventures against the undead busters and the missing dwarf.
Right on. About 20 minutes has passed. The sun setting, starting to cool off a little bit, which isn't very much here in the nice, humid jungle. And as it's starting to dim, you see a light up ahead. And you move a couple branches to try and clear some of the obstructiveness. And you can see the Temple of Morgoth. A large stone structure surrounded, buried deep within the forest, with a single torchlight illuminating the entryway to the temple.
Well, that looks ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me.
I see it, and I look at it and say, I think that's where we have to go. I'm pretty sure, you guys, we may have made it.
I was gonna say, he did say that we were close to where we're heading, so.
I love you too.
I love you too.
Cool, I gotta go get this kid. I'll be back.
All right, I got you. All right. You approach the structure. Before you stands two large stone doors illuminated by a single torch. The emblem of Morgoth encrusted into the door, carved into the door, rather.
Do we know, is Morgoth like a deity or?
I'm probably saying the wrong word. Marthok, not Morgoth. Morgoth is an actual deity in D&D, and not a friendly one. This is the Temple of Marthok. That's my bad.
Okay, but that still doesn't answer the question.
Is
Um,
he like a deity or just like a local bad guy that made good?
No, Marthok was a hermit of his age who... He was a druid who... I'm making this up on the fly, bear with me. He was a druid who firmly believed in do no good, do no evil, let whatever is going to happen, happen, to
Sounds
maintain the
like my dad.
balance.
Are we related? Because
Yeah,
Besides
no, he was very much a life comes from death type druid person who created this temple.
Okay. Besides those markings, is there anything else? We read, markings.
Nothing of note. You can tell that it's dwarven architecture because they do the best stonework in all of D&D.
Okay.
But nothing really sticks out in terms of words or meaning or symbolism.
Okay. How about ways to open the door? Handles?
Well, it's a double door, and there's a hinge, 2 hinges on each door. There aren't any handles or anything. It might be a push. You never know.
so take the hinge pins out and we'll just knock the doors down.
How about we just push the door, see what happens? I push the door.
Beautiful. You push the door, and it swings open.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, when Goliaths go to get tattoos, do they have to go to Dwarven Craftsman?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Funny.
Okay. Yeah, if nobody else is, I'm going to march my butt right on in there.
You step in. You see a long chamber with structural pillars on either side. A large central brazier burns, along with some torches along either wall to the left and right. The wall along the left is solid. You do see another door at the far end. I'll ping it here. Right there. This door has a engraved sculpture of the head of Cthulhu, which you would recognize.
I will also reverently enter.
I will not so reverently enter.
Scanman is skadooting as he enters. Do, 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 do. Let's get this shit fucking over with.
Does Sir Horny fit in?
He will be able to squeeze through the door once people are in and out of the way.
Cool.
What are you guys doing?
Dane says he enters nervously.
Nervously skeeting. Skeeting, I'm sure is what he meant.
Looking around.
Yeah. You see what I described. The head of Cthulhu on the far door is so well carved, it almost seems alive with the flickering torchlight. Like the tentacles are moving.
I'm just going to go ahead and make the assumption that it is alive then, and be ready for it to attack me.
Okay.
I hit it with me hammer.
If you want to cross the hallway to do so.
Is that like a big burning brazier there in the center, I'm assuming?
Sure is.
How heavy does that brazier look?
That brazier looks about as heavy as the structure itself, as it is built up from the floor. So it would require massive amounts of construction work to separate the brazier from the floor and make it movable.
Oh.
I'm gonna go scope the rest of the room while he's playing with the fire.
Okay. Perception or investigation, your choice.
Doing.
Beautiful. As you get to this far end, as you cross the entryway, you'll see the same thing that Felwyn saw with the torchlight flickering off Cthulhu's head, almost making the tentacles move and seem alive. As you get to the far end, you'll notice that the head is not alive. It is a carved statue. And it's just a trick of the eye, making it look like it's moving. But as you get to where you're standing right now, a voice will come out of the mouth of Cthulhu. If you want to enter, tell me what I am. For I am always hungry, devouring all in sight. If you feed me, I will live. But if you give me drink, I will die.
You're fire.
As you say the word, the doors slowly creak open with the loud thudding of stone on stone, revealing
Eat
the
that,
next
Gallon.
chamber.
The fuck? Sorry.
It's all right.
I had some ill-harbored feelings about that episode. I'm sorry.
Revealing the next room. As you kind of glance in, you can tell this was clearly a burial chamber at some point. Or still is a burial chamber. There are large structural pillars as well as burial tombs spread throughout the entirety of the room.
Okay, so seeing the graves ahead, I'm going to be like, I hope the dwarf didn't end up in one of those. I think I figured out where we need to go, guys, and I'm going to start walking that way.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
Follow.
Once I see in here, I'm gonna say a prayer to Saloon to, guide any souls still stuck here to their release.
Yeah, as you all step in the room, you see more of the same. The walls have hand-carved, like, urn shelves, if that makes sense. So there's little rectangular slots, and in each one is a pot or an urn with a nameplate on it. There are 2 doors in this room. The first one being here, the second one being here. Both look like regular wooden doors. However, this one has reinforcement plating on it. So it has like metal iron bars that are bolted onto it to make it a little bit stronger.
I'm heading that way. Hi.
Okay. Let's hold that first moment. Give everybody else a chance to move in.
Okay.
Follow. Nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to be.
I think I'm more heading towards that first door, the just the regular wooden one without the reinforcement.
Okay. And Scatman will be skadooty right along there. As you enter this chamber, the door will slowly start to close once all of you have entered. Upon its final doom, as it thuds shut, you feel a slight tremor in the ground.
I'm looking for movement from anything, like lids.
Make a perception check.
Sure. 10.
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't see
then
anything.
I'm going to keep moving forward. I want to go towards the reinforced door.
Okay. As you make that dash, Fitz, you will notice the lid of the coffin is going to slide open.
Which one?
I'm going to show you right now.
Okay.
You catch it finishing its slide open, and just as the lid dunks over, a flesh golem stands up out of it. I need everybody to roll initiative once more, please. I need more screen space. Oh, Dane's back.
I'm back.
I rolled. Oh, you re-rolled it.
I
Perfect.
don't
You
know
got a higher
that,
number than I got for
you saw or not, but I saw I was preparing to attack in battle.
I see it now. All right. Well, that works out perfectly because you are first in the initiative.
Yeah, but do I get a surprise attack off on its hand when it's coming out?
No, because it's not surprised.
I mean,
It knew you guys were here. That's why it woke up.
I'm pretty stealthy. Okay. I was nervously entering, hanging back. Maybe it saw them. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
Get back in your bone locker, you fiend! And I'm gonna viciously mock it. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
It fails with advantage. 10 points of damage.
Alright, 10 points of damage, and now it has disadvantage. Let's rock and roll.
All right, is that it for you?
Do my bardic inspirations reset? Do we take a short rest or anything?
Nope,
No,
still
we
within
did
an hour. So everybody who
Still has
has
them.
one remaining still has him.
Okay, cool.
So that's Merc and Fitz have them.
So Katie
Katie
used
used
hers.
hers.
Yep.
Mhm.
Cool, alright, good. Alright. That's it.
All right, Merc, you're up.
Okay.
It has been damaged, so your Colossus will apply.
Yeah. My assassinate should kick in too, right?
Yep, because it hasn't had a turn yet. I gotta reset the round counter.
Okay.
It hits.
Okay. Okay. Let me get all this. Okay. That's for my damage. And then get that. And Colossus Slayer.
Boom. There you go.
Okay. Here we go.
22 points.
Okay. And we'll do damage. Reroll here, see what we get.
Okay. 20 plus 8 is 28, so I'll give it an additional 6.
Alright, and just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go hang out over here in the corner.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No. No.
All right, Fitz.
Let's see here.
I will venture to say, with your mount being a giant goat and you being a Goliath, the ceiling is too low for you to be mounted in here.
I'm gonna move up to there. And I really should have selected some spells. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna stay right there, kind of making myself look threatening.
Okay.
And then my goat.
So he gets 40 feet of movement. If he moves 20 feet straight and then hits with the ram attack on the same turn, the target will take an extra 2d4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have a move there.
Okay.
Yep.
That it for him?
He's gonna hold his action. If the flesh golem moves into this little...
So he can't
Bob.
hold movement. He can only hold an action.
Well, technically it's a charge attack.
Charge is an ability in addition to an action. It says if you move 20 feet, then you get to add this. It's not a... When you use this as an action, you move up to 20 feet and then hit or swing.
Alright, fine.
So he can't hold a charge, unfortunately.
Okay, well, he'll just fill out there then.
Alright. Felwyn.
I think I will move here, sort of away from more of these crypts, and firebolt for him.
Okay.
Right.
That will hit.
It's
16 points of damage. As the fire hits him, you'll see him kind of like shrivel up and freak out at it for a second.
Fire bad.
Yeah, kind of like that. But he doesn't talk.
That's fair.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. He is going to let out some semblance of a battle cry as he runs up to Fitz. And with his wonderful fire aversion, swing at try to slam him with disadvantage. First one misses. Second one misses, and that is his turn. Bring us back to Scatman.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. He succeeds, I fail, and my
succeeds.
turn. Glad to have helped you guys with what I can do so far this day. So, that's it.
Mark.
Alright.
No advantage, but if you hit, Fitz is there, so you still get sneak attack.
Actually, I'm going to use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay.
That will give me advantage.
There you go.
Yes. I built this guy well just for all this.
Beautiful.
All right.
So that'll hit with advantage.
Okay, so we got Colossus Slayer, and we get Sneak Attack.
Yes, sir. "21 points of damage."
Hi, Anka.
Okay, we'll see if we can bump that up any.
Can you hear me okay? Your name should show up on there now. As
7
when you like, it should
and
take
8.
places
That's
when you share. It should
15.
take places. See the
Nope.
names on the bottom.
Came out to 19.
Okay,
If it's
I
working or
tried.
not. I think it does.
Anything
Oh,
else for your turn?
No. Well, I mean, I will tack the slow on him from my,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fitz, you're up.
You know,
And I can't move, by the way.
Yeah. Nope. I'm tracking.
Okay.
just realized that my character portrait looks a whole lot like Goldberg, the wrestler.
it's the goatee chin and the
Gotta
bald
be.
head.
Yeah. Sorry, that just hit me as I was
Nope. That's a good
looking
call.
at the flesh golem there, and then I was like, "Whoa." Okay. So, you know what? I am gonna have Sir Horny do his charge attack first.
All right. So that is 20 feet. And then he makes a ram attack. And hits. So he's going to get an extra... Nope. I thought so.
Made the save.
2d4 bludgeoning damage. It does 11 points resisted down to nothing. And then a saving throw, which he succeeds. So you see Sir Horny line up like goats do, charge 20 feet, slam into the thigh of this flesh golem. The flesh golem doesn't even budge and just looks down at him.
One of us. One of us.
All right.
One
Wow.
of us. One of us.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move over to here.
You will get flanking,
Yes, I will.
but you have to ask if it's flanking first.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Do I have flanking?
Yes, you do. That'll hit. 13 damage. It is looking rough. The stitches holding his skin flaps together are starting to pop, and the muscle and organs are starting to spew out of those popped stitches. And with the second blow, you're able to sever him clean in half.
Sir Horny is covered in internals.
Yes, absolutely. And you're out of combat.
All right, so
Once again, that didn't take much. Shook his head and he fell right apart. It pays to be brave. Hey, by the way, did I level? Since all these things are so strong.
No.
Oh, just figured I'd check.
Okay, so I'm gonna start looking over this barred door that we're standing next to.
Okay. Go ahead and either perception or investigation your check.
Oh, excuse me.
Beautiful. It is a iron reinforced wooden door. You push and pull on it, testing to see if it's unlocked. It is locked. You see a keyhole dead center on it. And as you touched it to check to see if it was locked or not, you feel like a rumbling energy come from the other side of the door. Not from the door itself, but from the other side of it. There is nothing in that crypt, Fitz.
The one he popped out of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does the keyhole go through all the way through the door like a skeleton?
It does not. It does not. It's one-sided.
I stand behind them. Like, I just hide behind all of them, let them kind of explore around and keep an eye out which way they want to go, ready for a scathing retort at anything that shows its face.
Okay. Fitz, what are you doing with that door?
I am going to open it.
Okay. It swings open. In front of you lies a long hallway. I need you to make a either investigation or arcana check. Your choice.
Well, I have nothing in either of them, so...
All
I'm
right.
gonna
As
go
you
with
open,
Arcana on that.
beautiful. As you
Not 20.
open this door, you will see a torchlit hallway
Yeah,
that.
20.
Yeah, I see it. 40. It goes down about 40 feet and then tees off both left and right. In this hallway, however, are clouds. And you're not sure why there's clouds here or what made the clouds. What you are sure of is that the puke green hue of the clouds is very indicative of poison. And Skim Man, you obviously are well aware of the exact same information.
Yeah.
Now, can I
What's up, Gio?
actually see gaps in them the way it looks like on the map, or is...
Can you hear me, Gio?
So the map is for me to put something in there visually. If you are going to try and move through the hallway, it'll be a skill challenge. So it won't be as simple as just navigating your token. You'll have to make a dexterity check to move through. I would let you roll acrobatics as well, if you wanted.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go back out to the forest, get a bunch of those palm leaves, tie them together into a giant fan, and I'm just going to shoo the poison
Door
away in
shut,
front
buddy.
of me.
As you have turned to talk to the rest of the group, good old Scan Man, you glance back and you see him just like doing tumbles and cartwheels through the cloud, like going through the lasers in a heist movie. And he's already at the other end of the hallway.
Can I flip a switch and like turn that stuff off for them?
Can you what?
Flip a switch and turn off the traps for them?
Make either perception or investigation to see if you find a switch.
My strongest skill.
You do not find a switch.
A 6
Or a
doesn't
lever.
cut it? Come on, man! You're really trying to kill us here!
But when you get to the T, you look left and see more clouds.
It's awful cloudy down
And you
here, you
look
guys. Might
You
rain.
look right, and you see more clouds. But through the clouds to the right, you can see a door.
There's a door through the clouds here to the right, you guys. Are you coming? I don't see any way to turn this off. You're just going to have to make it happen. Dodge, dip, dive, and dodge. What is it? Dodge, dip, duck, dive.
Dodge,
Okay.
dip,
Oh.
duck, dive, and dodge.
Dodge, dip,
Alright.
dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. I did that. You guys try it.
I'm gonna try and follow the same path that Skimdat took.
Okay.
Jump,
Either
all that fun stuff.
straight dexterity or acrobatics, your choice. Unless you have some type of ability or spell you would like to use.
I mean, I got athletics to jump further than normal.
That won't help you avoid the poison clouds, though.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like dex. It'll be a dex. Dex check, you say?
Yep. Okay. With a 15, you are able to get down the hallway next to the scan man and see everything I have described to Dane.
Sure. Can I look around and see if I can find anything to help them?
You can make a perception check, absolutely.
26.
26. You don't see any switches or levers or anything, but to the left, you can tell that it dead ends at the end of those clouds.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I don't see any other way other than just moving straight through too, guys. So hop to, chop chop.
Who's doing what?
I mean, I'm waiting for them to catch up. Once they catch up, I'll let them go which direction first, since I don't really know. There seems to be a door that way, but maybe we should make sure our back's clear before we go opening doors.
You must have missed it. I do know. We got to go to the right.
Why don't we go left? See what's over there first.
Because it's a dead end.
You sure?
Yes, that's what he just told me. It's a dead end and it's full of clouds.
The whole place is full of clouds. Once again, you're very astute, Mr. Devil.
No, I mean that's literally what's just described.
I've never left the middle.
Fitz, not being a very dexterous individual, you kind of do a linebacker run and pray, and you're able to stop just inches away from one of these fog clouds and do a 360 juke around it and catch up with the rest of the group. Felwyn, seeing what Fitz just did, you're like, I can do that, and take off after him. And you just barrel headfirst through a fog cloud. You are poisoned.
No, I figured. I was very not looking forward to going into them, so I'd expected to be poisoned.
Are we past the clouds? Are we past the clouds, though, at this point, then? Or?
No, there are still clouds to the left and right. So it'll be another check for whichever direction you want to go. Is the goat following Fitz, or are you leaving him there?
Yeah, the goat will follow.
Can I determine what type of poison that is?
You can make a nature check.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have a poisoner's kit that I'm efficient with.
Okay, so you get to add your proficiency bonus to the nature check.
Yeah.
In this scenario.
It says utilize detect a poisoned object.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if that correlated to. Okay.
Yeah, no. Nature check. If you're not proficient in nature checks, add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay.
Mr. Horny is not dexterous at all and just walks through the hallway, through the clouds. 9 plus 6.
12.
I'm going to go ahead and bound right.
With a 12, you'd be able to tell that this is just a basic poison. Nothing special or fancy, nothing an antitoxin or a lesser restoration wouldn't take care of.
Okay.
You said you're going right, Skim?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Are you going through the door right away or just up to the door?
No, I'll wait for them.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them be in front of the door. I'll be off to the side. I'm here to
Yep,
take.
so
I'm writing a story. Yeah. It's their adventure. I'm just here for the ride.
I'm gonna try and follow his lead.
All right. Did you want to add your bardic inspiration to that, Mike?
I was just gonna ask. Yeah, is it possible to use
Yeah.
that still?
It's an ability check, so you absolutely can. You're within an hour.
Okay. 7. So 14.
Yeah, so you would have gotten a 15 Felwyn. Merc,
14.
14. You almost make it, and last second catch a whiff to the face. Felwyn, knowing what to expect this time, you are able to navigate without going through any clouds. Same with you, Fitz. And you look back, and you can see Mr. Horny, like, smelling a cloud. Like, he's got his snoot inside the cloud, and he's like... Bah!
Bah!
I've seen what he eats. It probably smells very similar.
As you all arrive, push open the door to reveal a library.
I'd like to hit myself with a lesser restoration spell as go
Okay.
into the non-poison
I
room.
will remove the poison from you.
Thank you.
Now, I see all this plant life hanging over. Are we seeing that where we are?
No, that's the new map maker that I'm using. There are no
Okay.
plants inside the temple.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah. By the way, Dungeon Alchemist on Steam is what I'm using to make these maps now.
Yeah, I have that.
Pretty cool.
So-
Program.
It's a fairly limited selection, but when the selection they have matches with what I need a map for, it's fucking beautiful. So, you enter the library. The walls and room are just filled with shelves of old, decaying books. Fitz, you have stepped in far enough. You would be able to see 4 golden chests in the center of the room, in between shelves, lit by a candelabra, is what they're called. It's a candle stand.
That's a trap, guys. That's a trap.
That's a trap if I ever saw one.
And I'm going to use 5 points of my lay on hands to cure Goat Boy's poison. And anyone else poisoned?
Yeah, I believe I am.
Okay, I'll use another 5 points
Whoa.
for him.
Wait a minute. I have poison resistance.
Yeah, so that resists poison damage, not the poisoned condition.
Okay.
That's how
Then,
that
yeah.
works.
Yeah, I suppose you better use it, man.
All right.
So just mark off 2 uses there, Fitz.
Okay.
Thank you, kind sir.
Furbolg Lady, would you like me to use that on you, or do you want to waste the spell slot?
I already did.
Oh, okay. Sorry, should have said something earlier. That's my bad.
Oh, you're good.
Great.
What
do you guys wanna do?
I'm going to wander about in this direction, just taking in the scenery, seeing what I can see.
Okay. Perception or investigation as you go. All right. As you walk through and look at the bookshelves, it's not just books on the shelves. Some of them have like pots or urns. You can see some skulls on some of the shelves as well. The books, however, look like if you touch them, they would crumble to dust.
Oh yeah, I think we should burn this place down.
I mean, at least I'm not seeing 5 wondering faces in windows.
Yes.
Fitz is going to peruse all of the books, see if he finds anything with like an interesting title or anything like that.
Okay.
And if he does, he's going to start casting mending on them till they seem stable enough to actually pick up.
Beautiful. As you walk down the bookshelf looking at labels, all of them are so worn you can't read any of them.
I'm going to pick one at random then.
Okay. So you reach out and cast mending as your fingertip just gently touches it. And immediately the spine heals as if time has rewound a little bit. Insert generic book title, but it's basically a journal.
Okay, I'm going to mend it at least enough times till I think I can pick it up safely.
Okay.
And see if it's in a language I might recognize.
Find the one that says Chronicles of Godric. You'll like it. I promise.
I also have mend.
It
I mean,
is.
definitely mend
I
some
don't
books, too,
read
if that's what
smut.
we're doing.
It is written in, I would say from traveling with Felwyn, you would know it is written in Druidic. So you are not able to read it.
Hey, Fadewin, can you read this for me, please? See if it's anything interesting.
I will read it.
Good. You glance through the first page and instantly recognize that this was Marthok's Black Book of quote-unquote conquests.
Are we
It
talking
lists-
sexual conquests?
Yep, it lists various ranges, genders, species.
Positions.
You start to get to the back of the book and start to realize some of these species may not have been sentient.
Thanks.
But he was a druid, so there's a gray line there.
Hand it back and give a very vague explanation. PG rated about that.
PG rated explanation. It's definitely not a PG rated book.
Fitz, do you know about the birds and the bees?
Yes. One
about-
makes honey and the other flies around and makes pretty noises.
Yeah, exactly. It's about that.
I am
Lots and lots of
smart.
that.
Skimdat, as you see everybody starting to look through the library, you kind of cross your arms and lean back against the wall, and you hear a soft as you do so.
Of course I do.
Shit. And look around, and all of the clouds in the hallway have dissipated.
With my above average intellect, I have found the switch to the traps beyond. It is here. And I point to wherever the click was. Even if I don't know where it was, I just see? And I kind of embellish and wave my hand and bonus action my cloak to billow in the non-existent wind.
I'm going to look over at Felwyn and go, I was wrong. He is smart.
Indeed.
I'm going to grimace a little bit.
I'm so perceptive.
Merc, as you continue around the room, a little glimmer catches your eye on that central candelabra. A little piece of it seems out of place, like it doesn't belong there.
Dibs.
Yes.
That's you, Mike.
Sorry, what?
As you continue glancing around the room, out of the corner of your eye, you catch a little piece of metal on the candelabra in the center of the room, right here. That doesn't look like it belongs there.
Let's head up there and check it out.
Beautiful. As you get closer, you can clearly see that it is a key with a little piece of string attached through the eye of it, just hanging on the stand.
Let's look closer. Make sure it's not attached to something else. God damn
Looks
it.
like somebody just hung the key there for safekeeping,
Yeah.
so they knew where it always was.
I'm going to pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up. You now are the proud owner of a key.
Woo!
The chest in front of me, does it look like it has a keyhole?
The chests all do have keyholes. They are significantly smaller than the key that you just picked up, though.
Okay. You know what? Screw it. I got thieves' tools. Let's see if we can pop one open.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your thieves' tools check.
Wait. Before I do that, maybe I should check for traps.
Investigation. You don't find any traps on any of the chests.
Okay. And I'm gonna do a quick perception check. I don't hear any weird noises or see any weird movements from the chest.
Nope.
Okay.
I think I've thrown
Ouch.
one too many mimics at you.
Yes, you have. So yeah. So
How
now
How
I
big,
will.
how big is this item we're looking for supposed to be?
You're looking for an altar.
A huge ass altar?
Yes.
Hmm.
So you squat down with your thieves' tools and start manipulating inside the lock, and you hear a click.
I'm gonna nudge the furball and say, see what I mean? Totally trustworthy. Like, quietly.
Try and open it up. What's in there?
You cannot open it. It seems as if you just locked the chest.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's try and unlock the chest.
Oh my god.
You fumble around for a few moments. Can't get it unlocked.
I'm gonna peek my head in here. Be like, what are you doing?
Trying to get in here to see what's in here.
For the sake of time, because there's only 27 minutes left, you, with a 25, get that chest unlocked. None of the chests were locked originally, but they all hold books in them.
Okay. Anything look important?
More of the same. Whatever time you guys would have spent going through book by book, it's mostly journal entries and log entries, manifestos from Marthok. Nothing of
Historical value, though?
a little bit of historical value. Nothing of financial value, though.
All right, about how long have we been here in this area with the books that they started looking around in game?
If you guys went through the entirety of the library, it would probably take you the better part of 2 or 3 hours.
How many 6-second intervals is that?
Jesus, Dane.
Well, with that said,
That's how many books I mend. Put on a wheelbarrow
That-
with my Holocaust cloak.
Bad
10
math.
every hour.
3 hours.
No, 10.
Yeah, so 10 every
10
hour.
Minute, 10 every minute.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
100 an hour. So 300 books are now the ones that look
Okay.
the most not journal-like.
Sure,
they
it's
look
a
like they
one
have
shot.
greater historical value. So I got a stack
It's a
of 300
one shot.
nice books.
It's a one shot, so we're not going to go in the details
I
on
put them in my
that.
bag of holding for later.
Okay.
Which
Too
I don't
easy.
have, but
So having thoroughly scoured the library, taken whatever books, mended whatever books you wish,
yeah.
what would you like to do?
I think it's about time we use that key and kill this mother. Find this altar, whatever that means. Kill
I
it.
mean, we
find
gotta
it.
figure out where the key goes first.
Probably on the left
Maybe
side. You
that-
said it was empty.
Door that was locked that we checked.
Oh,
The locked
or
door.
there.
All right, let's head back to that other barred door and see if it's got a lock on it.
Yar.
Beautiful.
I'm not going to do all the movement.
Yep, I got you.
We're going to just slide me to the door, make it easier.
All right. You all make your way back to the crypt chamber. The key fits snugly into the lock, and with a turn you hear... And it just barely ajars from unlocking.
Okay. We don't know what's on the other side of this door.
One way to find out.
Do we
Felt bad.
want to jump through this door right now, or do we want to rest up before we walk through that door?
What was there anything in the treasure chest?
No,
Books.
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 I know, man. That's why I was hoping we'd get some kind of cool weapons or something.
Is a short rest going to help anybody with anything?
I might get something back.
Short rest, long rest. I don't know. I'm just checking because, I mean...
If anybody were to get anything, it would be, I think, you, Fitz. And it would be your lay on hands. If even that. Which we need to mark those off.
Yeah. No, there's too many.
Now there are. Yeah, I just did it.
Oh.
No, you get those back on a long rest.
We're not exactly high-level characters here, so I didn't want everybody to walk in half dead before you.
Yeah, no. You guys would need a long rest to get spell slots back.
I get a spell slot back with a short rest.
Okay.
I get equal to or less than half my druid level of spells. Oops.
Okay. I would venture the 3 hours in the library would have counted as a short rest. I'll just go ahead and say that. So if you want to...
So I get all of them back. So I used 3.
Okay. Well, I'm just...
What's that? What ability is that?
Natural recovery. From druid class.
You can choose expended spell slot. Have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your druid level. So you're level 7, rounded up. So
Well, it's
you
combined,
get...
so...
Yeah, so you get 4 levels of spell slots back. So you can get both your seconds back, or a second and a first. But you just can't exceed 4 levels worth of spells.
So we're short resting, is what you said?
Yeah, I'm going to say the 3 hours in the library would have counted as a short rest. You guys weren't doing anything strenuous.
Do I get my spells back on a short or long rest?
Well, actually, I hate to say
Bards,
it, but Scatman there was busy revamping books, wasn't he?
Yeah, but mending books is a detailed and fun process.
It's a cantrip. So
I'm just yeah. I know.
Bards get their stuff back on a long rest. I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking.
You regain all extended spell slots when you finish a long rest.
We might as well just stick around for 5 more hours before we go in there.
That's kind of what I was.
Is there a hurry to get to the altar? Like, because did you guys use some spells up to kill those things?
Yeah.
You guys would know that there is another group seeking the altar to use its powers to fuck with the balance between life and death.
Yeah, we're already in here, though. It must not be, because they're closed behind us. So maybe they're not in here. I'm good either way. I mean, I ultimately cast Vicious Mockery all day. That's it. So I'm only using my words as a weapon this game.
Okay, well, I'm just... I'm gonna lean more towards Fitz and...
Is his name Fitz? Is his name Fitz again on here, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fitz and Fel. I'm gonna lean towards Fitz and Felwyn. If you guys feel you guys are ready to walk through that door, then let's do it. If you guys aren't, then let's take a rest. Up to you two.
I'm okay. I just have 1 first level spell slot used up.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
We are kind of on a time limit here, so I don't want to...
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can speed through a quick long rest if you guys want to take a long rest. You can just... Okay, you guys spent the last 5 hours, whatever.
I'm okay. I've just done 1 first level spell as well, honestly.
Okay, so if everybody's good, then let's move on. Push that damn door open.
All right. Just this 1 second.
Point of no return, y'all.
Beautiful. As you swing the door open, you see what could only be described as a druid arch on the next step of the hallway. Beyond that, you will see another white, 2 Deathlock whites standing in front of a platform, atop which is a white marble altar with a orangish glow to it, and a burning book where a necromancer stands inciting a incantation.
Shoot
I need
that bitch.
everybody to roll initiative.
Not this time.
Yeah, I only got an 18 this time. I rolled 20s the last 2 times. Naturally 20s.
Everybody. 1, 2, 3. He goes with you. Okay. All right. Well, that is going to put Merc. You're up first.
All right. Let's see, how far away is
I
this?
suppose I could show all the tokens, huh?
That would be appreciated.
There you go.
All right. Let's see, is it this one? Yes. All right. So, I can see all the way through this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you
so
can
I
see
take-
everything.
Take a step forward. Use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Oh, it's 90 feet. I guess I didn't have to move in, but that's okay. Where are you at? Gotta find it. It's in here somewhere.
One second, I gotta finish setting this up. There you go. Okay.
All right. Yeah, and with the Hunter's Mark, I have Hunter's Lore. You call upon the forces of nature to reveal certain strengths and weaknesses of your prey. While a creature is marked by your Hunter's Mark, you know whether that creature has immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities. And if the creature has any, you know what they are.
Which one did you mark? The wizard?
The necromancer.
Resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
I'm sorry, am I boring you, Katie?
No, it's past my bedtime.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah.
And with that, I will, I guess use my assassinate and take a shot.
Okay.
I'm almost trying to have it.
You pull back on your longbow, letting the arrow fly. As you do so, a previously invisible force field around the necromancer gets impacted by the arrow. Your arrow does not meet its target. I still need you to roll damage, though.
Okay.
Where does it fail?
Show you.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going...
That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well... I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
You just want that in
It was
the box.
wonderful. I believe
Yeah, in
I'm
the
really
box,
going to
please.
enjoy this class.
So it would have dinged off, like, right there.
$15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to step back out of the doorway, around the edge here. I don't know. Did the door swing open, or I mean, I can't quite tell if that's a wall that I'm hiding behind, or.
So you are. So the door is between the two pillars there.
Okay, just
from
making
here to
sure.
here.
Okay, and I'm gonna say that bitch is resistant to poisons, and she's got some kind of force field around her.
Do you think? Do you think that the force field blocks magic attacks too, or just your arrows?
I don't know.
Would it be knowledge arcana or?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in that.
15,
so.
16.
16. The glance you would have gotten from where you're standing, I'd say you'd know for sure that physical items, physical things trying to pass through are going to get blocked off. As far as spells go, it's hit or miss depending on the spell. Like if you hurled a bolt of lightning or fire at it, it's 50-50 shot it's going to get blocked. But if it was something that would cause the wizard to make a saving throw, it will probably go through.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Merc?
One quick question.
Yeah.
Would the hunter's mark damage have been applied to that shot?
No, because the damage wasn't against the wizard.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I just wanted to double check before we moved on. Okay, with
Yeah.
that said, that's it.
All right.
I'm gonna slide up to there and say, "You think you know magic? We're legendary!" And I'll snap my fingers and cast Dispel Magic on her orb,
Okay.
on her force field.
Beautiful. Give me just 1 second. Pull up details of what I got here. All right. So I need you to make a charisma check.
14.
Does not do it. You see the force field kind of
I'm gonna
shimmer.
use luck and try again.
Okay.
20.
Beautiful. So you get up there the first time and it just kind of shimmers and you're like,
I
wait
said,
a minute.
your magic is shit! We are legendary! And I snap again, like more like put a little more stank on it, and it goes happens.
And with that, the force field shatters as if breaking a glass window and disappears into etherealness.
I'm gonna tip my stupid hat, doop, and step off out of eyesight. Then, all right, then. Well, it's nice to see you. You're like, use the rest of my movement to shimmy on over here, and then just to the side.
All right, that it for
I'm
you?
the scat man.
Was that it for you?
Yeah, I have nothing else to do.
All right. First one's gonna step up here and weave some magic. This one moves up. The wizard, the necromancer, is chanting her ritual. At the end of her turn, a wave of necrotic energy emanates outward from the altar. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Even though I'm around the corner and can't see it? Even though I'm around the corner and can't see it?
Yep.
Okay. Wisdom.
That should actually be a 28.
For you, yes, it would. All right. So, Merc, you are going to take 12 points of necrotic damage. Everyone else is going to take 6.
Damn.
And Fitz, you're up.
Does Fitz's aura add to that?
If you're within 10 feet of him, I think it is. You got to be in range. Yeah, it's 10 feet. So you're just outside of that 10-foot bubble.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I do keep an eye on that, because sometimes that aura thing I got works, and sometimes it doesn't. So
Yeah, I remembered that. That's why I was asking.
that will hit. $12 points of damage. And it needs a dex save, right?
Yep. DC 15.
It goes prone. Give yourself advantage. Oh, here, I got it. There we go. Took me not as much time as I thought it would. Hits. Another 15 points of damage. It's already prone. All right. Anything else for you?
You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna kind of move here so that I'm like, so that the bad guys can't really go through me, but my friends can come through.
Okay.
And see what I'm
Kind of
saying?
just stand in front of the doorway, basically.
Yep.
Okay. Too easy. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. That should be it.
What is Mr. Horny doing?
At this moment, nothing.
All right. It's going to bring us here then. 10, 15, 30, and he is going to cast a spell as well. Felwyn.
Hell, I don't know yet. Turn it out. Let's see. Well, I think since yes. I think since there's some folks standing in a line, I'm going to move here. Yeah. And then do a lightning bolt right through White, Deathlock 16, and Necromancer.
Okay. That is going to cause Fitz to have to make a save as well.
Is he standing too close?
He is in the line.
I'm just saving, so let's see.
So you could get up right next to him and make a straight line that'll hit all 4 of them.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. So let me get them targeted for you.
Okay.
All right. They're targeted, so just go ahead and do the dex save. Drop the save. I think you just double click it.
Oh. Did I?
Oh, it's stupid. It's only doing it for 1. Let's do it this way. The wizard and Deathlock 15 both fail. And the white failed as well. Deathlock 16 succeeded. So go ahead and double click the damage. See if it does it right. Probably won't, but hey, it did the damage right. So your lightning bolt arcs out, killing the white and damaging everything else.
Cool. I'm going to move back here.
That kind of worked out perfectly.
It did.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. I feel satisfied with that.
All right, Merc, top of the round.
All right. Now that Fitz has moved himself into position, I'm going to move behind him.
As you step out and look into the chamber, you'll see that the altar has a large structural crack going through it from where Felwyn's lightning bolt pierced through.
Okay. I think I'm still going to take aim on the necromancer. Is that aura protection?
You heard
seems
Scat
to
saying
take-
something about "I'm awesome, that shit's gone."
Yeah, I definitely
Skidoo.
I dispelled it. I told her her magic was no good. You heard it go. Shoop.
Yeah.
And you would have heard like the glass shatter as it.
And I snapped my fingers at her a couple times. You know, when I snap my fingers, I mean business.
Okay.
Gave her that Z formation.
Yeah. Tip toppity tip tap.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna see. That was what 10.
Do you want to run through? Or you want to stay at the top of the round? It's midnight.
If you guys can run through, I'm pretty sure you're almost done here.
With this first phase.
Okay, I'm gonna step back 10 more feet. Put some distance in between us there. And then I'm gonna use my steady aim.
Okay.
And notch an arrow.
Connects.
Okay. So for that, there's Hunter's Mark damage. Because I had an advantage, there's my rogue damage. And because she's... Wait.
Colossal, yep.
Wait. That's not the right one.
No, you should have Hunter's Mark, Colossal, and you were hidden, so your sneak attack.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go. Looks good. Roll damage. Nasty hit. She is looking rough.
We'll try it just for shits and giggles and see what happens.
Yeah. As your hit connects, you see her kind of stumble back a half a step, stopping her incantation as she does so. And the waves of arcane energy that you had been feeling cease.
Okay.
And she looks up at you.
Make sure we get that slow in there too.
Yep. Got it.
All right.
That'll bring us to
that's it for me.
I'm going to whisper loudly under my breath. I'm going to slide up like right to here real quick. I'm going to whisper harshly across the distance and say, No wonder you like to play with you dead, you raggedy old sack of bones. You don't even look like a human anymore, you necromancer. Fuck! And I'm gonna cast Antagonize on her.
Oh, jeez. Spell that I don't know what it does. She succeeds.
She succeeds. I'll use my luck.
Okay.
Let's see. Come on. She is. Actually, you're doing great. Did you change your hair? Skinny scat. I'm gonna go back over here.
Getting like a Quagmire vibe. Anything else for your turn?
Does anybody need anything else? Like, we're all still fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I could always use some inspiration.
I'm bored with that.
Fine.
I only get so many too. I don't have any more.
All right, this
Yeah,
guy's
be
gonna
stingy
run
with
up.
him. I see how that goes.
Okay, I'm
Try to
6th
make-
level. I took the least level.
This first Deathlock's gonna come up and get a life drain hit on Fitz for 3 points of damage. And you succeed on your save. Yep, drop your D8.
Yep.
So that'll be 43. That kills
Skin
it.
that son of a bitch. Oh.
Yeah, so it comes up and reaches out just like the last one did. This one's able to grab onto you. You feel a little bit of your life force get drained. And then you let your Storm Giant Heritage flow back through its grip. And you see it just kind of go and collapse into a pile of dust. The Necromancer is going to hop over the altar to stand right here and launch an arcane burst at you. Missing, and she gets 2 more. So boom, boom. That one's a crit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's nasty. And she gets a 3rd one. Misses. Fitz, you're up.
I just smile at her. How far did I just go?
20.
Okay. Bear with me just 1 second. I want to see something here. Okay, as a bonus action, I am going to Misty Step
Boom.
directly up in her grill. And then I am going to use my 2nd Channel Divinity for Vow of Enmity on her.
That'll give you advantage. Okay. That'll hit. 13 points of damage. She is not looking good. That'll hit as well. Another 17 points of damage. She is struggling. You misty step in, catch her by surprise, and wail with your maul twice. She needs dex saves. Yeah, she would have gone prone after the first one. So she falls after the first strike, and you come down on her on the ground with your maul for the second strike. You hear the crack as you slam into her lower back. She lets out a scream in agony.
I'm just leaning over her, just smiling.
All right. Anything for Sir Horny?
Yeah.
think he can get a charge in on that Deathlock. It's lined up right.
That's what he's gonna do. He is gonna charge that thing.
And he hits. Partially resisted down to 4. It stays upright. That brings us to the Deathlock's turn. Life drain hit. And second one hits as well. To get 2 or 3? 2. Okay. That's his turn. Felwyn.
Okay. I'll pop back over here.
Leave it all out on the table, Felwyn.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said.
Right.
And you previously established that death is just a part of life.
I'm gonna fire bolt the Deathlock.
Okay. That'll hit.
I'm out of here.
9 points of damage still up.
And maybe I'll just step over a little bit more.
Don't want an arrow to the back of the head? Come on.
Nah.
All right. I thought you were going to get at that round. Didn't happen, but you guys are really close. So do you want to finish it off or you just want to call it here?
Oh, let me make this shot. I'll tell you.
Right, yeah, if he makes a shot, it's probably over.
Yeah.
For her.
Just remember, she is prone, so it'll be at disadvantage if you shoot her.
Yeah, which means no sneak attack.
But it could just be a normal attack.
No, she's prone right now. So
Yeah,
it's a
but if he's at
disadvantage shot.
advantage and she's prone, disadvantage, it's just a normal attack.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's not at advantage. He didn't hide as a bonus action last round.
If he said he aims, he is.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So it'll be a regular shot. However, the disadvantage is there, so you don't get sneak attack regardless. It'll be a regular shot to hit, you just won't get the sneak attack. You'll still get the Colossus and the Hunter's
But
Mark
I
and all
am
that.
within
Just
5
no
foot
sneak
of
attack.
her.
right.
I know, but sneak attack specifically says if you have disadvantage on the shot, which you do, even though it's negated, you do not get to apply sneak attack to the shot.
You know what? That's okay. I will still go
No,
steady
it's not
aim.
okay. I'm just kidding.
I'll still go steady aim, and we'll just make it a standard shot.
That'll hit. So you'll get Colossus and your Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Why did it only roll 1d8?
I don't know.
Roll 2d8 in the chat box for me.
Wait a minute. No, you need 1d8 for the Colossus damage and 1d6 for the Hunter's Mark. So you can tack 6 more onto that.
She's barely holding on.
God damn.
Man, I wanted the kill shot.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
Oh, you got Savage.
Savage attacker, yeah.
Yeah,
Reroll.
so 2d8
Hell
and
yeah.
1d6.
That's better. That's
You go.
better.
That's already better. That's 1 extra point. That's 2 extra points. She's still holding on.
No, that's more than that. Both of my
Oh, +4. +4. I'm sorry. I forgot the +4. 12, 13. So you did 17 total there compared to 11. So it would have been plus 6. She's still hanging on by a thread.
Fucking bitch.
The
Fucking
thread
die,
is
bitch!
thinner though. Like it's
Yeah. Nope. It's just like sawing that little thread with a scissor. All right, Dane, what you got?
I will say, why don't you just join those you keep bringing back already? And I'll viciously mock her. She fails. Let's go. If I kill her with words, it's her problem.
Party will never live it down.
As she hears your insult, she goes, "Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm out." Snaps her fingers. She bursts into flames. The deck lock white falls into a pile of dust. The book she was reading from burns up into a pile of dust. And you guys have successfully secured the Altar of Ember from the horrid forces of the Necromancer, completing
Deathlock
your
go
one-shot
away?
journey.
Or do
Yes,
we gotta finish that fucker?
No, it dissipated into a pile of dust when the Necromancer died.
Yes. Cool. Thanks, Jacob.
Not a problem. Thanks everybody for coming to watch the stream. Have a good night. See you Sunday.
Did I level up?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's a one-shot character. So
We're watching everyone.
I already killed the stream. So
Mine's
damn. Okay.
yeah, no, that was a quick outro because we went late.